So, good morning, guys, and welcome back to another week at D&J Projects. If we could start by saying, one, thank you for clicking onto this video. It does mean the world to me, my dad, and everyone at D&J Projects. If we can then go to liking this video, if we can like this video 5,000 times by the time the next Sunday video goes, well, episode 100, me and my dad will give away a beanie, because the last couple of times we've tried to give one away, no one's guessed it right, and we're quite stubborn like that. You've got to get it. You can't be giving out things for people that are close. That's not how life works. You've got to win it, and we want you to win. So we're making this one easy. You've not got to guess anything. All you've got to do is like the video, and a beanie could be yours. People have been asking, how can I buy a beanie? You can't buy a beanie. You have to win a beanie. So like the video, 5,000 likes. And if you want to see next week's video, episode 100, you may as well subscribe, press the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I'm in this today. I'm in Mighty White. There's going to be a comparison video of these two pretty soon. Probably these three pretty soon. Mum and Dad are off today. Well, they're off this week. I'm sure some of you may know this if you've watched Wednesday's video. They are having a chilled week off. Chilled week. And I'm on the grab today. I am on the grab today. The lads are doing a bit of fencing. And again, if you'd watched Wednesday's video, you know we're a day behind. No one's real fault. It's just the customer wasn't in yesterday to let us in, basically. So we've got to do it today. But we've also got a spur post to do today. There's a few things to do, Yeah, I'm going to do some vehicle checks, get my cards in, get everything all good to go, and then we'll catch back up, guys. We don't like to be taking this sort of stuff on the grab, but it's on the grab ticket, and it's not on the delivery, so I guess it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We're going to get it done either way. We're going to smash it out of the park. So when we get to first delivery, we'll catch back up. First job of the day. Spur post going right there. Bob's your uncle. Sorted. Nah. Who remembers this? Me and Taff did this. Obviously we've had some high winds. Wind's got one of the posts. Took it over. Spur post, Godfather post. Get it back standing straight. Easy job. Probably took 10 minutes at max. Let's get back in that grab. There we are. We're back in that grab. And some subscribers this is, so what we're going to do, we're going to put the bags and the bits and bobs right here. They say they're going to be taking it down that side, so we'll probably just put the fencing to the side down there, out of sight, out of mind, and all that sort of stuff, guys. But yeah, first it's the bags and that. Well, to be fair, it's everything, so let's just get on with it.
The chance to run, leave behind the said and done, figure out what's to come. Reasons, all the bigger things I can't ignore. I'm not getting what I came here for. Gotta get ahead of something more.
So here we go, guys. We've got a granny dust and we've got 4 big boy bags of roadstone. Nah, we just need to back this out and head out of here, guys. Well, as you'll see from that time lapse over there, we've been busy. We've been trying to get as much of the rubbish out as we can. As you can see that pile up there, been trying to get it all out, find our first cable. Obviously these boys have got a job on their hands today, but it's been going on there, it's been chucking off. It's impossible to get it all off, but we've done the best that we can. It's not even screenable soil either, because it's like a clay. Can you see it's like clay, it's sticky. It wouldn't even go through the screener. It's a bit of a nightmare, this one. I believe they want another one as well, but I'm about to find out. So we are back at the yard. Got Big Red's key because I need to move Big Red out of the way so I can tip that load. I know it seems daft tipping a load to then having to pick it back up to take it to the tip again, but there's just not enough time in a day. Nothing you can do about it, to be honest. When you've got so much to do, I can't afford to go to the tip right now. And with the Welbeck tip being a million miles away, it makes more sense to go in the morning when the traffic's less, hopefully less busy. I'll be with you in a sec, George. I'm just going to sort this grab out, yeah? George's just starting to do 2 bags of hardcore for me, because me and George did 4 yesterday, a ton of builders, ton of sharp sand, but we needed a couple more roadstone. But again, at 5:30, time's already left you, and if you can't get it done between 7:30 and 5, something's wrong, right? So I need to move this out of the way so we can then tip here, and then we need to push that back up again. Oh, it's crazy, it's busy, but we love this game. And for anyone wondering, you see that red line there, those 2 red lines, you can't move the grabs until the red line, well, the orange line is in between the red lines. On that one and Mighty White, it sort of stays there all the time unless you leave them for a long period of time. Big Red, the old girl, every day she has to build herself back up. Once she's there and you start using her, she's fine all day, but until she gets there in the morning, you can't move her. But yeah, just gonna move this one literally just there, and then I can reverse that baby in there. I have no idea last time I filmed. All I know is it's been stupid busy. There's not enough time in the day. Get these bags out of the way. Man. I guess I'll film when I can, guys. So, said we'd catch up when we can. I'm counting now, getting some more bags for Lucky. 3 bags, 2 dry, 4:15. Got to go to the BP paving one later as well after this. Another late day, eh? Another late day. Let's get this on in.
So I think I found a new way out, way beyond a shadow of doubt. 'Cause I can't breathe, and I guess I could be stronger now.
I've kept them in the bags for now because it's soil and grass. Like I say, we're off to BP paving. I believe it's about 10 ton at BP paving. And if I've just put up 3 bags, that means I've got around about 12-ish tons there. So, yeah, bags are on there. I might have to move 1 bag when I pick up their grab. But I'm heading there now. It's probably 4:20. Probably get there for 4:45. Probably take about half an hour. Yeah, something like that anyway. But when I get there, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll go from there, guys. Here we are. Another load. Let's get it.
But I'm doing this for me.
Sorry if it's a bit windy now, guys, but as you can see, that pile's gone. Dad's had to turn up and use the digger because the BP boys aren't here, and obviously this needed being pushing back, and we had the key for this, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I did say we're going to be back because it doesn't look anywhere near low enough at the minute, but I don't even know what they're doing, but I'm sure they'll let you know on their channel. But yeah, back to the yard we go. Good morning, guys. We're in Big Red today. It's me, it's George, and we're back at this job. Here we are, dropping off some sand. We will be picking up these, but not today. We've got 1.5 ton of hardcore. Hardcore is being delivered. Let me just show you this one. I'm just going to show them the fence in the back quickly, George. We need a fence here, actually, for both sets. Oh, chap's here now. Good morning, mate. See that fence? You alright, buddy?
Baby, I'm not fooling anyone. Always going on and on. Can't you keep it to yourself for once? Oh, I think I found a new way out, way beyond your shadow.
1.5 bags. Jobs are good. Calverton, the JBM boys.
And I can't breathe. Oh, I hope you're keeping count of all the times you let me down, and all the things you said out loud, the bullshit I
you may recognise this one from Wednesday's video. Me and George reversed Mighty White all the way around. But these two bags are going there. There we have it. Cement's gone. They've took that. We've dropped off 6 ton as well. And now it's as much of this as we can. Can't get it all, but there is another grab booked in. So then guys, that one is now done. Got a full load on Big Red. Oh, she feels nice and heavy. Just got to readjust. Yeah. Last time you saw us reverse out of here. This time you can see us reverse that, but front facing. I've got my banksman Jord behind me. We should be good to go. Now if we did it in Mighty White, we should be able to do it in Big Red. It does say on the ticket that it's a Big Red only grab, but proof's in the pudding. We've done it in Mighty White. Always keep your eyes out, guys, always looking. Yeah, I did ask on Wednesday's video if they've got rid of the reverse manoeuvre when it comes to HGV training, or if they did, then it come back in. I'm not sure obviously what the answers are yet, because Wednesday's video is not gone live. It's Wednesday now, but it's like 9:30. So if you haven't answered, but you do know the answer, let us know if that's true. Or was that just one of those urban myth rumours? Because I did hear that when they were struggling for drivers, they got rid of the reverse manoeuvre. Which again, if it is true, is absolutely mind-boggling to me, because especially if it comes to Arctics as well. Jesus. You know when you're trying to reverse into those bays, because obviously, as you'll know, and as I guess some of you are Arctic drivers, not very generous with the bay size. Not the ones that I drive past. Say if you go into an Amazon warehouse, it's like it fits the trailer, the bay, with a few inches to spare. And that's it. So if they did get rid of it, that's mind-boggling. But we're out here again, guys. Just as easy as the last one. Let George jump in and we'll head back to the yard. So we'll see when we get there. We're back at the yard. We've tipped, Dad's tipping. Got some lovely topsoil right there, but that is going to go rapido. We need more for Friday as well. We need another 10 ton for Friday, so we need some decent screening. But at least it's nice and sort of dry stuff, so we can at least get some. So yeah, we'll get this tipped and then I guess we'll all start cracking on again. And there we have, guys, 5 bags of limestone chippings. Lovely as a decorative. Back to the yard now to start the resin, or get the resin stuff on the wagon. Dad will do a grab. I don't know if he's been filming today, but if he has, you'll definitely see it. If he hasn't, well, I guess it don't really matter, but we're about to go start the resin, so we're going to take you along for the ride. Very windy, guys. I do apologise. Woo! It's resin time. Customers having resin, because I don't know if you can see, you can definitely see, driveway is just ripping apart. On this one, on this one. And I think because it's so windy, it's probably going to be a time lapse. So we'll get set up. When my dad gets here, he might run through something, or we might just stick you on a time lapse. I guess you'll find out in 3, 2, 1.
One day
So there you go then, guys. Completed. Finishing touches. Let us know in the comments what you think to the colour. Just gonna stage the thumbnail. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave it raw so you can actually see what it takes sometimes to try and get a thumbnail. It's a little bit windy here, so I do apologise for that. But yeah. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. Isn't it? So this is what we have to do. No, we don't want the box in, so...
We can't stand on the drive.
Nope. So something like this is good. Yeah, I think that will work, guys. With the writing across the front door and the number, we're good to go. Yep.
Yep.
Job is a good one. Let's just get down and show you the colour. This is what the customer has gone for. What's this one called, Dad?
Polar.
Polar.
Polar, isn't it? Yeah, sure it's polar. Let's have a look.
Very nice. Makes sense. Black and white. Polar bear. And remember, guys, you can have this done as well. This Polaris? Polaris. That's the one that it is. That's the sample.
But I don't know. It is close.
It's pretty similar on camera anyway.
Yeah, pretty close. We were saying,
But yeah, well, like I was saying, guys, you could have this, an overlay on tarmac. Look at that over there. That's exactly what this one was looking like. And then we come round, we sorted the edges out so it's got something to bind into. And then it goes from this to this.
It's got hard beats and it's good like that one. Any of these drives are good to go on. A little bit of a patchwork if the oil's gone through, we can patch it up, but it's perfect. And you've got a brand new drive again.
Yeah.
You have got a brand new drive. And it's permeable. People are going to say, but it won't be permeable through there. It's going to go down and across.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I like it.
It's good on me. Weren't sure at the beginning.
When you're laying it though, it's like a fuzzy teller.
Yeah.
Your eyes go a bit.
Does mess you up a bit.
You have to keep on getting down and make sure you don't miss it. Sleigh was good though, wasn't it, Steve?
Sleigh was perfect.
I've had that sleigh, God, must be a couple of years now.
Yeah, absolutely perfect that was. George was smashing it with the mixers as usual. But that sled, it was lovely. Remember, comment down below. Let us know what you think. Look at the difference. Amazing. So then guys, back at the yard. Come on, here's a joke right now. We'll sign out today. Today being Wednesday with some swans. There's one swan. There's a second swan. Oh, there's a moorhen right there. See? Now that swan, I'm assuming a female, could be wrong, because I do say they take it in turns of sitting on the eggs. It's so windy, it drives me crazy. But been sitting there for the past 2 days. Sitting one bit, yeah. That tells me 100% there's definitely an egg or a cygnet egg there, maybe more. As soon as she gets up and has a rest, switch, anything, and we're there, I will show you. Oh yeah, thank you for people getting involved as well about the cameras to do with the eggs. Still looking. Someone sent one, 600 something pound. We won't be spending 600 something pound on some cameras, guys. But we'll do our best, but come on. But yeah, with that said, that's another day at D&J. See you bright and early in the morning. So good morning, guys and girls. It is just gone 7. It's me and Asne, early birds. Asne said he would come in and help me just to unload this wagon right here. This is all of the concrete from the posts that these guys did on the fencing job. Did you take a picture, mate?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we've got a slider panel in actually, so once we've slid it in, we'll show you the job. Asne has got a video actually. It's on screen now of having to break up the concrete balls. Our breaker stopped working, so we had to borrow Asne's from home. This sort of team player this man is. Brought his own breaker in so we could smash the concrete up. Or so he and Jordan could smash the concrete up. and make it a little bit easier. Anyway, I better stop gabbing because I said me and Asney had taken this off, and it's just Asney right now, so let me help him. I know there's going to be comments down below. Why didn't you just tip it? Well, we've not got the 08. 08's still in the garage. This is the 17 plate. So there's no tipping mechanism on this van. So yeah, we've got gravel boards because the customer went for the other gravel boards. So we're going to check the delivery sheet for today. See if there's smooth gravel boards. If there is, bonus. If not, just take them off. So yeah. Busy this morning, and we love it. So this is the plan then. Again, plans can change, as you know from Wednesday's video, they can always change. But this is the plan. Right, we've got a grab for JBM, 8 ton of hardcore that we had to miss yesterday because we was doing the resin. So because we missed it yesterday, that's got to be the first grab today. So they've got their 8 ton and the grab away. So that's the first one. So me and Jordan are going to go and do that one. Whilst me and Jordan go and do that one, Jordan and Mason are going to fly out and get their deliveries done. Reason that there's going to be 2 on the delivery this time is because we're trying to get the van back as soon as possible. The faster you unload it, the faster you get back, because of course we need the van for the job, which is a fencing job, which is driveway gates. You'll recognise the job when we go there. Jamie's in there smashing panels, Asney's in there smashing panels. I believe when we get back with a grab, Asney and Jordan will then go to the job. They'll start doing the job as I continue with the grabs for the actual today's grabs. And I've got 6 ton of soil, 9 ton of recycled stone, a couple grab-aways. And when the guys go off to the fencing, Jordan and Mason can continue with like the crushing. So Mason will be crushing, Jordan will be running the yard like a yard man and helping out where needed. She's still sitting there. I think she's definitely laid some eggs. I'm not sure, I've not seen them, but I ain't seen her get up either. So I do believe that she's nested. Could be wrong, but yeah. 8 ton of recycled, no, MOT type 1 on Big Red. So we've dropped off the stone and took away the grab, and now we've switched grabs, and now we need 6 ton of recycled. No, we don't, we need 6 ton of screen topsoil. I had to cut a mound in there so we could actually get in. So I had to use the big bucket, because we're not using the small bucket to push mounds now. I had to put the big bucket on to push the mound out of the way so we could sort of reach the screen topsoil. We've got a lot of stuff here and not enough hours in the day to get everything done. We're bringing good stuff back because this is nice and fluffy, but there's not enough time. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is what we're having to do. Come over, grab it from there, put it back on the grab. I'll tell you something, we haven't seen the swans from this side in a while, have we? So let's have a look. We see where Dad's been digging it away every time he's... Oh, what's that there then? What's that thing down there? Something else has come downstream as well, because that wasn't there behind it. What's that then, guys? In the comments down below. They're both there, look. Moorhen. Every time you come on camera, they disappear. Proper sanctuary, and we love it. And going off the comments, so do you guys. See we on in, guys. What we're doing? We've got I'm not sure what we're doing. Is it a bag of hardcore? I know we're picking up this sand bag here. But what's this? It's like a bag of hardcore and a bag of hardcore, but are we meant to be picking them up? Because they don't say that. We'll put foil over here. Yeah. Let's just do it. Those bags on here. Oh, you can't see them? Not bad. But the bags are there. The screen topsoil's here. That's where they were. It's quite a distance when you think about it, ain't it, guys? You know, when you think from where we are here to how far away that is. This is definitely the limit, because it only lifted it up around about that much off the ground, and then we have to bring the extension back in before the arm will let you lift up again. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Back to the yard now, and then I believe lads are on fencing. But again, plans could change. I'm about to find out if plans are about to change, and then we'll let you know. So we said we'd tell you what we're doing. Basically, we're going to tip the bags here. We're going to split them, because the bags, I don't know how good the bags are now anyway, and one of them's got a little rip in it. We're going to get rid of the bags, and I'm going to get George to mix it in a little bit so it can be sold again as normal. The sharps on bags just going to go down here, and then George's going to move it. He's just rotating 8-foot post down there. Mason, oh, you can't see him, but he's crushing. So yeah, let's just crack on with it, guys.
Push me further, so I couldn't close inside.
And Mason's been crushing, been smashing it, but it's always horrible. You've been crushing, you get a nice pile, we come along and take the power, then you feel like you're starting all over again. It is a bit of a ball ache sometimes, but it's proof that we're selling quite a lot of this, which is a good thing, right?
Yes. No, 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 no. 10 feet over, say I'm always up too high. Wish you could take me back. You're standing there with arms wide open. Where it all began.
We've got George on the grab today. Well, I say today, for this grab. We're in sunny Clifton. It's always sunny in Clifton. We're going to go just there because there's going to be a massive pie there. Oh, Jordan's got a wasp on him. The thing with this stuff is quite light, so 7 ton turns into a massive pile. So I'll put you on a time lapse and we'll crack on. It's a bit too windy, as my phone just fell, so I'll do some rolls. Granny dust. Off to the next one. Another 2 ton delivered. Now it's a grab. I think it's a big red grab, but so what we'll do, we'll lift up the body, we'll weigh it. If it goes over 10 ton, then we know that it goes to a white grab. Simple times. Oh, these are the loads we love. Plenty of crushing from a load like this. That is another one all grabbed. That is grabs done for the day. We had to catch up earlier because we missed the JBM one yesterday because of resin, driving hours, all that sort of stuff. Today we had to do that one first, like mentioned. They were absolutely sound, JBM always are. And then obviously we've gone on and cracked on with our grabs all throughout the day. And now I've had Jordan, and the plans changed completely today, guys. It is what it is. But I just wanted to touch on that grab there. Lovely grab. The hardcore and stuff. As you know, we love that sort of stuff at the minute for the crushing. Gonna go drop that off for Mason now. Absolutely perfect. Picked it up. Now we're gonna recycle it straight away. Great. But could you imagine doing that grab solo? Because the tradesman wasn't there. They weren't there to help. The guy in the back, he's a subcontractor doing the roofing on an extension, so he wouldn't help. Of course, he's got his own stuff to do. So could you imagine doing that grab by yourself? It was all up against the gravel boards, all up against the fence, neighbour's fence. You can't grab too close to that because obviously when you put too much pressure on, it pushes it past. You could push the fence over, so you have to grab away from it, about that much over, so you have to shovel it, brush it. Nightmare. Couldn't even imagine doing it by yourself. So that is why sometimes you will see us, more so than not, you will have two of us doing the grabs, because it is so much easier. That's probably saved you 20 minutes of messing around trying to get back down, shovel, get back down, shovel, back up, grab. Yeah, I just thought I'd touch on that. Sometimes you do need to, like we mentioned on the Wednesday video about the slabs getting attention on the straps. If the trader's not there, it's sort of almost impossible to do it by yourself. Grabbing normally is a one-man job, but sometimes you just need two guys there, because you can't always guarantee that the tradesman's going to be there. This guy was in Derby, nowhere to be seen. He's nowhere near us, so it is what it is. But I just thought I'd touch on that, guys. But right now, like I say, take this back, drop it off for Mason, and then we need to get the timbers ready for the gate. It is currently 2, coming up to 2 p.m. We'll be back for 2 p.m. and then that gives us 2.5 hours of slogging, trying to sort these gates out. I did book it in for 2 days because you just never know with gates. Big driveway gates, using someone else's materials. It's normally, that's when you hit the problems, using someone else's stuff. Especially when they've been there 15 years. It's going to be a bit of warpage on these gates probably. If there is too much, we'll have to have new gates. Simple as that really, guys, as you know. If it's too bad, you can't use it. But they did look okay. I'm waffling, I'm rambling. George got achy arm. So we'll get back to the yard, drop this off for Mason, and then we'll catch back up. Who remembers these gates then, guys? Anyone? Well, they used to be there. Well, not these ones. There used to be some gates here. Those gates used to be here, where these gates are. Well, Asner is doing a cracking job of concreting, because we said we'd come back and concrete some new, well, basically some new concrete for the drop bolts, because it was all crumbled before, but we couldn't do it at the time because we needed the gates to be closed because customer was going away. But now they're home, they're back, and we can do the concreting. You're doing a cracking job there, mate. Well done. We've come back to put these gates on because the gates were in good nick. As you can see, they look solid, but the gates are too big for the gap. So what we've done, or what we've come to a conclusion with customer, is we're going to use this gate with a new timber on. Everything's going to be painted, so don't worry about colours or timbers or anything like that. And this is just for the access. They've already got gates down here, look. They're never ever going to use this. It just needed an access to block off for both properties, basically. So we've gone with a timber on the wall there. Gates are opening this way, and then there's going to go and be a panel right there. So this bit of concrete here, this needs to get taken out tomorrow. That's not a problem. Customers already said get rid of that, so need trip hazard anyway. And then just get a nice 7-foot panel, tongue groove style, just to obviously match the gate, and then it's easier to paint anyway. But yeah, we've been busy. We've not been filming. There's a bit, well, we was trying to figure a way to get these 2 gates to work, shaving gates off and all sorts. But then customers decided, you know what, let's forget that. Let's just go with 1 gate and a panel. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We'll catch you back up, or we'll catch back up with you at the yard. So we're back at the yard, guys, and it is 16:41. That means we've got 19 minutes. That means we can start loading this, and it's a big one. Let's show you. 16 6x5s, 18 smooth gravels, 14 8-foot inters, 3 9-foot inters, 1 9-foot corner. This is van and trailer, this bad boy, but we're putting 18 smooth gravels on the bed right there. So once we've got them on, we'll show you what 18 gravel boards looks like. Gravel owners, panels, and some rock face gravel boards, which can't go there because we've got to move them again. But if they go there, they can stay there for the journey. They're going for a second delivery, the same as the 8-foots. These 9-foots, they go in the same place as the trailer will be going. All loaded for tomorrow, minus the trailer. But it's windy. It's been a busy day. We'll see you in the morning, guys. Good morning, guys. What is this? What is this? It was lovely sunshine yesterday, and now it is chucking it down. Absolutely chucking it down. Good news, the swans are there. Nothing's underwater, so that's just great news. But we're in the grab again today. We've got a grab for that boy right there, NLS. We've got a grab somewhere in Clifton, and then we've got 2 bags of pea gravel for Maureen to deliver. Me and Jordan are going to smash them out. Jordan and Quinn are out on a massive delivery. It's quite far as well. It's about half an hour's drive, but it's a full load. You saw it earlier in the clips. So they're going to go and smash that. And by the time they get back, because we've still only got 1 van, we should all meet together, and then we can go and do the job. We need to put a post in at that gate, because it's gone from gate to panel now. Totally different of the sort of job we was going to do. Gate to panel. So we're going to get these bags on the grab. We're going to get a hot drink, and we're going to head out, guys. It's hot drink time. A little bit of a Costa. Bite to eat. Rain stopped though, so that's a bonus. We've already dropped off 2 of the bags for Maureen. Now we're off to go do that grab for NLS. So here we are, grabbing. I think this is supposed to be a big red load. We're not sure. We're going to weigh it and we're going to smash it. So we've got that there. That is 10 ton right now. I can obviously fill up all of this gap here, and so I've got about 4 ton of space here. We're going to ask NLS if he wants us to take any more. If he does, obviously then he gets charged for the mighty white grab. If he wants us to leave it at the 10 ton, which is there, because his pile's in the back as well. There's going to be more coming out. He might just think, you know what, leave it here and then I'll get another full load next time. So I'm just waiting for Charles to give us a call back. It's always better just to ask rather than taking it and then you're charging someone what they might not have wanted to be charged for that. Do you know what I mean, guys? So we're just going to leave it at this. I'm going to wait for a phone call, and then I'll know if we take any more. So we've tipped that one off, guys, and now we are in Wilford, West Bridgeford way. And that little pile just there. It was a big red one, but we're already out in this, and sometimes it's just easier using this bad boy because the reach is just so much better. Just need that car to be moved if possible, and then we shall be able to grab this pile just here. Customers here, so let's see if we can get it shifted. Car's gone, grab's here. You want to grab, George? You have a blast grabbing, I'll have a blast shoveling. So yeah, I'm assuming this is staying. Yeah, it's on top of that. That's our nightmare, that is, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I didn't see that. I promise you, I didn't chuck you on it for that. I didn't see that. Well, I'm on a shovel.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high.
It's all gone. I'll say it again, traders or DIYers. So much harder to grab off sheets like that. You'd have been better off just leaving it on the hardcore, letting us just scrape pretty much what we had to do anyway, and then give it a rake round. If you need 40 kilograms worth of hardcore, what's that, $5? It's probably worth doing that rather than struggling on the mats. But you know, for next time, right? Appreciate using us either way. Just make it easier for everyone. Normally, that's all, guys. Yeah, back to the yard now. That's grab's done. Hopefully Jordan's back, and then we can start cracking on with the fencing.
Guess who's back? Back again.
It's always nice to see the struggler, but it's also not nice to see the struggler, because if the struggler's here, that means something's bloody wrong. Cement mixer's wrong, grab door's wrong, or needs changing, roller's leaking. There's a few things. Yeah, there is a few things. Remember, always press your horn when you're going through blind corners. Let people know that you're coming through. Yeah, we not put a sign out because the wind got it the other day. We had it in the middle of the road. So we have this big chain on it, and then we have a sandbag on it as well. But we're having some strong winds, guys. Some strong winds. But yes, me and George about to go and do some fencing, so we're going to take you along for the ride. So we've cut a little square out. Now we're just getting the concrete out. This bit's a little bit loose, as you can see, with a little bit of a wobble. It's just like pried in, so you got to sort of, not pried in. It's in there, so you got to pry it out basically. And then once that bit's out, we can actually dig our hole for the post to go up. The post is going to go in the ground. It's going to connect to the top, and then the gate will swing closed to that. So yeah, just keep bashing it out. When we've got a hole, we'll show you. Boom, nice big hole, big square. Gonna make it nice and tight with this big boy right here, and then 2 bags of post fix, nice and tight. Screw down into it, nice and tight. This ain't gonna be moving for nothing. So what we'll do, we'll get this post in, we'll go from there. Good-ching. There we have it, guys. Lovely gap down the side. What we're gonna do, obviously Jamie's making this panel as we speak. We're gonna put a clapper this side, so as you look through, you can't really see through, apart from where the lock bolt is across the top. Panel's pretty much going to be touching top. We're going to have it off the ground just a little bit. Gone for a pea gravel look in this gap here, because it's at 2 different levels, and rather doing a concrete style, that's what we've gone for. If customer wants to change that, of course we'll change it, guys. You know us by now. But this side is pretty much done until we've got this panel. And now it's this side here, the concreting that Asni did yesterday. We're going to be drilling in some fresh holes just on a marking right there. That's where our first one goes, and then our second one goes roughly around about there. So yeah, we'll get these holes in now. So we're having it, guys. Got these drop bolts. You can see how far we've gone in the ground, look, because they do work, look. That's how far we've gone in the ground. Very far indeed. That's what the customer wanted. I told them that at the time, look, we can come back and concrete this, because it was a bit of a patch job that was already there. So we'll just have to come back a little bit later when we come and do that side of the gate. And that's what we've done, so job's a good one. Back at the yard, there's a swan here, or swans. There's one. There's 2. What's he had, a can of Coke? Want some Coke, mate? Lovely, eh? Absolutely lovely.
Lately I've been high. wanna know what nobody knows. I wanna go where nobody goes. I lost my way, but I found my fighter's destiny.
Voila! It's all going to be painted grey. That one across here is going to be painted grey as well. Oh, I believe it's going to be grey, but it's all definitely going to be painted. Solid. Solid. Can't grumble. We've got to mix and match colours. Can't lie. But again, it's all going to be grey. Does look good though. Probably never going to be used because there's the 2 gates, but not too shabby though. And just in case anyone forgot what this one looks like, that is not too shabby. So we're back at the yard now, guys, and this is the plan. We're going to get all that wood on Big Red. There's some wood just behind there as well. We're going to get that on Big Red. Basically, we're going to get Big Red ready for a wood grab Monday morning. I'll come in early. I believe you can get to the wood place for 7 o'clock. We're only going to have one van still, I believe. So I may as well do something in the morning with it. And then I'm going to ring my dad to see if he wants us to load up Mighty White for a Welbeck trip. We could do with one. I'll see what he wants us to do. We've got time to load one up. If he wants us to, we'll get Big Red out way and load her up with a spare hour that we've got. So let's get rid of all of this. Do it with me, guys. Do it with me. Let's get rid of all of this in 3, 2, 1. Did you click? Don't lie to me. Did you do the clicky fingers? Well, it's all gone. Some of you did. It's on Big Red. A load is on Mighty White now as well. Yeah, it's oh, look at it. We've got a few loads here. Some of this is crushable stuff, but that's not. That's pretty much all done with now. Probably better if we don't put it over there, because it's just a bit harder to get to. Can't really push at it now. Probably gonna have to scoop into it and then shovel the rest into the bucket. Probably a bit of a ball ache, that bit. But got some crushed stone, not a lot, but it's one of those things, right? We're getting on. We're doing what we can, guys. We're doing what we can. We've got the famous struggle bus over here. The man, the myth, the legend. He's just here with Jord, look. Now, some of you may be wondering, what's happening here? Well, we asked you to guess what could possibly be in here. It's a new door. Crabs needed a new door. Windows aren't working, or the electrics for the windows wasn't working. Come on then, big boys.
Stevie, we need you.
You watch our new grab. Oh, look at the hat on here as well.
The struggler.
That's it.
The very English struggler.
Very English today, mate.
I've lost a spring on JCB, which is really fun, wasn't it, George?
Oh no.
All this working out George does, you see, makes the job easy, doesn't it, George?
That's it.
Oozes all the rambling in lot.
There are goodies, mate.
Any pennies?
They are definitely the goodies. You always need a clip.
The cleaner needs pennies.
You always need a clip.
They're good
Oh,
pretty easy then, George, wasn't it?
I hope we pick up all those screws. 'Cause what size?
13 mil. 13 mil.
But this is it. Doing good on there. Wrapped it in pallets.
Yeah, buddy.
Pretty cool.
I know,
Well, I'm assuming the struggler is filming this process, so if you want to see how the door goes on, then of course go over to the struggler's channel.
I'm recording you, you're recording
It's Inception, mate. This is what it's about. This is what the world is nowadays.
bloody good shit.
So if you want to see this door get installed, of course subscribe to the struggler's channel.
And you lot subscribe to D&J.
Well, we would appreciate it. Right.
And subscribe to Jordan's channel. Oh, no.
Yes. He's gonna. He's gonna say little Jord.
Jordan, I don't want to leave you out.
Right. I'll leave these two boys to it. I'm sure they're capable. And
Ladies and gentlemen.
remember, subscribe.
Yay, subscribe!
What's the struggle done here then? Oh my God. That does not look fixed. Yeah. Crazy. So then guys, it's another day at D&J. It's the end of the video. Before we go anyway, big happy birthday to Mayo, turning 10 this Sunday. Your dad's gonna make you watch this video just for this part right here.
Watches the videos anyway,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, so big happy birthday to you, Mayo.
Happy birthday, princess.
Hope your dad has spoiled you rotten. If he hasn't, we're gonna have words with him. But that is another day at D&J, another week at D&J. We'll see you all next week.
Thank you.